There's a simple reason why emotionally unavailable people feel magnetic. It's not pure chemistry, and it's not destiny. It's the psychological effect of unpredictability combined with familiarity. When someone is inconsistent, distant, hard to read, or emotionally unclear, your mind doesn't calm down, it activates. And activation feels meaningful. Your body treats emotional unpredictability like a puzzle that must be solved. If you can decode them, if you can finally understand what they mean, if you can get them to open up, then the pull feels strong, real, important. We mistake emotional tension for emotional depth, not because it's deep, but because it is engaging. Confusion forces your mind to work. Working makes you feel invested. Investment makes you feel attached. The more confusing they are, the stronger the pull becomes. When someone is unpredictable, every message, every pause, every reaction becomes a micro-reward system. It's the same psychological mechanism casinos are built on. Not knowing when they respond or how they feel creates emotional gambling. Your brain waits, hopes, checks, refreshes, anticipates, and when the smallest sign of attention finally appears, you feel rewarded. It's the reward after uncertainty, not the person, that creates the addiction. Unpredictability feels like love when love used to feel unpredictable. If consistency wasn't your emotional baseline growing up, then consistency doesn't feel like romance. It feels like monotony. Availability feels uncomfortable when distance was familiar. You don't chase emotional clarity, you chase emotional confirmation. You wait for clarity instead of connection. Unavailable people don't give clarity. They give micro moments of recognition surrounded by long stretches of uncertainty. Your mind interprets that tension as emotional meaning. The pull is not created by compatibility. The pull is created by intermittent reinforcement, the most addictive pattern the nervous system knows. Emotionally unavailable people don't create connection. They create anticipation. The tension doesn't feel like distance. It feels like meaning. The nervous system doesn't ask, is this person good for me? It asks, will I finally get clarity? And when clarity becomes the goal, connection becomes irrelevant. Unavailable people don't give emotional presence. They give micro moments of recognition, followed by silence. Your mind treats every pause as something significant. It becomes a pattern you want to resolve, not a relationship you want to feel. The nervous system becomes addicted to intermittent reward, not to compatibility. The attachment isn't romantic, it's neurological. Your brain doesn't fall in love with the person. It falls in love with the relief after uncertainty. That moment feels emotional, meaningful, intimate, but it's only a reward inside confusion. People chase clarity, not safety. People chase confirmation, not stability. Not because they want distance, but because distance once felt familiar. Emotional availability feels uncomfortable if emotional unpredictability used to feel normal. The pull is not passion, it is unresolved hope. If love used to feel uncertain, then uncertainty still feels like love. Connection doesn't require tension. Clarity doesn't require confusion. Love doesn't require uncertainty. What feels magnetic is not compatibility. It is the emotional relief after unpredictability. Understanding this is the real clarity.